Oops, out of Fruit Loops.
Woo! On what degree does it take for everyone on the internet to come together and unite as one to help boot this obnoxious and arrogant piece of mucus off the face of everywhere? 6 months later, ever since that drunken mess of a street interview with a bunch of bimbos, the Hauk Tuah meme still resides, and I don't even know in what God's name thought, hey, you know what? Let's make Hailey Welch the face of 2024. Let's plaster her fucking face everywhere on the internet, and let's endorse her into a contract that's signed. Let's put her in a TV show / podcast. Let's get her own podcast. You know, I'm gonna sit through an hour of her talking about some shit, getting her guests to say Hauk Tuah, and that's the content I'm gonna make. It's perfect. If y'all haven't been aware of Hailey Welch, aka the fucking girl, this poor bastard of a street interviewer is walking around town late at night. He's interviewing a bunch of drunk people, and if you don't know what a street interviewer is, it's basically one of those kinds of people that like, ask any random person on the street, puts a microphone up to their face, and it's just like, if you guess the right president of this country, I'll let you sleep with my wife. But this poor bastard went up to Hailey and asked her some shit, and her response is basically a sexual innuendo, thus leading us with the poisonous phrase, Hauk Tuah. Spit on that thing. Yeah, and it's plagued the minds of everyone. Not just kids, I'm serious. Literally everyone. Like, I hear adults say this shit, and there's nothing more unflattering when you hear Hauk Tuah at any given moment. Absolutely not, sir.
But Ryan, it's such a funny meme. You gotta give Hailey the benefit of the doubt, you know? She made a name for herself. She's the Hauk Tuah girl, just so you know.
She got famous for bragging about sucking dick. That's literally what she's known for. I've seen influencers get famous for like less stupid shit, and it took them longer to even find themselves in the spotlight. All it took for her was literally just saying some stupid ass shit. If that's all it takes for you to say some stupid shit and get famous, where the hell was I? But the reason why Hailey Welch is still relevant is because as of lately, she made a crypto meme coin. Just like last video where I talked about Jack Doherty making a crypto scheme kind of ordeal, she does about the exact same thing, although she's kind of portraying it as a big investment strategy.
So after I saw Michael Saylor speak at the Bitcoin conference, I have decided to start putting some money into crypto, and I just want to say, oh my God, thank you so much, Mr. Saylor.
As you can see how diluted this whole announcement video is with her announcing the Hauk coin. And let me tell you a little something. There is nothing more thrilling than wasting your fucking money on someone this arrogant.
My Hauk meme coin is live!
What else has also been happening recently is she's also suing for the rights of that street interview, which got her famous, but she's not giving where there's credit due towards the actual interviewer. Instead, she's kind of like taking it all upon herself, saying that she did it all herself. She built up this ginormous castle with her fucking pedestal and basically is like the princess, like, oh, I came up with Hauk Tuah. Like, that's my corporation, you know? If it wasn't for that interviewer, you'd be absolutely nothing. You're just another blonde bimbo who would just probably say it to someone else and not get the same exact recognition. People would probably look at you like you're fucking mentally ill. Now, I do want to show, because this is a really good portrayal by Asmongold, because he really exemplifies the whole basis of the crypto scheme.
A pre-sale, it allows you to buy it right here, and then you sell it at any point here, and now you know what you are? A criminal.
And I agree with him 100% completely. Now, on top of that, for being anything else, she has made an even bigger profit off of the podcast that she made, Hauk Tuah. Mark Cuban also made a really weird appearance on Hauk Tuah, and it was really awkward because knowing of the guy's reputation as being like a billionaire, it's really weird to see him with hanging out in an unmalnourished podcast full of complete and utter bozos. And he says pretty much about the same thing as he does in any other podcast he's in.
I did a sex tape with Lamar Odom, Kim Kardashian, one of the other Khloe Kardashian.
But this is almost like a desperate cry for help. I don't think you know this, but Mark Cuban is kind of a dick. And it's very funny that he would just like hang out with like the internet's most hated girl, be a part of the meme, I suppose. And it's really funny because there's a lot of moments in the podcast you can just take completely out of context, and it's just like, well, okay then. Yeah, Talk to a podcast is like warts on your feet. It's even crazier because since Mark Cuban like is now in the circle jerk with these kind of people, I saw Hailey Welch trademarked Hauk Tuah, which is odd. You can just trademark a not word. Okay, cool. And I feel like Mark Cuban had something to do with that since he's been on Shark Tank and all, and since he kind of made a certain people's businesses work out and helped with lawyers' fees, trademarked names, and keep business flowing with certain fundings. Hailey Welch has a business, Hauk Tuah. I feel like it's a little too suspicious. The crypto meme machine got to about $500 million and completely collapsed. If you invested money into this crypto thing, you deserve to get your money lost at this point because you threw all that money into someone who is completely unreliable to absolutely everything. A drunken, foolish, childish bimbo stumbles across a group of street interviewers. They get sued, and she's over here with a bunch of people doing all the work for her. She's just the poster of everything. Everyone just kind of is set in stone. And I just find it completely hilarious that it's all just like, hey, let's trademark Hauk Tuah and let's make a podcast out of it. Yeah, let's do that. And let's get some even more unlikable people than I am. Yeah, that's a great idea. She has a net worth of $200,000. And she made about $60,000 in profit for merchandise. And there's a lot of evidence kind of portraying that Jake Paul has something to do with her popularity, because he is around a lot. He made like a few appearances in many videos with her in it, conveniently enough. You often think it's all the same branch. It's all literally the same group of people, and it's like they're coming together in like different forms. It's weird. Hang on, Kool-Aid break. Yeah, but while also the shitcoin stuff is going on, this lovely cutie patootie kind of confronted her ass about it and basically said that all of your managers and your peoples basically are fucking up. And they should be fired because they're committing a absolute felony. But I'm gonna contribute a little segment into this video where I'm gonna be reacting to that, and I'm going to basically give my critiques on it. Give you my point of views, you know what I'm saying? So, cue that. Okay, what the fuck is this lighting, dude? What? That's supposed to be over here. Okay, wait. Moment of truth. So yeah, I basically just watched this entire video, and he's basically in like a whole like group chat call with like the team, or like I guess the people who are like in charge of the whole like meme coin foundation thing. Throughout this entire video, Hailey probably says maybe like 2 words throughout the whole damn thing. I'll probably like play just a little bit of it just to like give you a little bit of an example.
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
What CoffeeZilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
That's not true.
That is true. That's a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So
yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there.
Oh, trust me, we were there. You know, there is liable proof of it happening. So I don't know like what their compelling argument is exactly, because everyone knows they've been like bamboozled. Everyone knows like the full story, and everyone knows that Hailey Welch is a complete con artist. But on top of everything else, not just her being a con artist, the rest of these fucking assholes. But I'm talking like, on top of everything else, is that it's all one planned fucking organization. You create a crypto company that, you know, investors buy, but you completely fucking pull the rug underneath them, don't give them money back in investments, and you just fucking completely ruin people's perception on investing, I guess. I don't know what it is with these people.
We can answer that.
you know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay, so there's tokens
Coffeezilla,
going directly from the main account,
Coffeezilla, just chill for a second.
and then it's getting sold for 50K. Who is that?
Definitely not us. You think we're doing this for 50K? Yeah, fucking right. Talking to the wrong guy. You're used to these bullshit scammers out here. Not us. Now,
That's what everyone says, by the way.
Listen, doesn't matter. No, I'm not everyone. There was a strategic allocation, right, through a foundation. Every single one of those was signed through a SAFT.
How much did y'all get doing a pre-sale? How much did y'all make?
It's not that
selling
we
out
made.
your fans. So
over here, can you give
hold
on, Coffeezilla, take a chill pill, brother.
So y'all just rug pulled a bunch of people.
No, there's no rug. We're here every single day. There's no rug pulled.
Once again, liable proof. Coffeezilla literally just like opened up everyone's eyes to the whole damn thing, and so did half the fucking people on the internet. I don't know what is this guy's deal here. He's like completely just trying to debunk the fact that him and his people completely like fucking dug their hands into people's wallets thinking, oh, you know what? We didn't do it. And I can tell you right now I didn't do it because I was there. Me and my team, we were there every day.
Sniper sniped it up.
Fucking what?
No, it's not just snipers.
That was not us. That was, listen,
you know that.
Listen, no, I'm telling you the truth.
And y'all made millions on fees from this little scheme.
There's not a.
I'm sure that's not you getting those fees, right? Who's making the money on the fees? Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the project. So we can keep this thing going for years. Okay. Too many expenses.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
If you plan on keeping this whole like crypto meme coin thing going for more than 1 year, I mean, consider the fact that you might lose the case in court because a lot of people will testify and say, hey, you completely robbed people of money, and you can say all you want that you didn't, but you clearly did, because once again, evidence. I like how he's unironically just trying to completely like go against his argument here, because what exactly is his point that he's trying to get across? They all know what they did, and they all know they messed up big time, so what the fuck is like, why can't you just admit it? Why? Ugh, true scam artists, man, they just can't. They can't admit their wrongs.
We're there with Meteora pools, and that goes to, yes, the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project, right?
Who's the project? Who is the project?
Well, the project is over here.
There we go.
Welch, right? And
how much does Hailey Welch own?
This is Hailey Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
Coffeezilla.
Did she just make $1 million on fees on a rug pull?
Do you know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself? Right?
So y'all wanted to make the money on day one? I don't understand. I'm just asking.
We're here every single day.
Millions of dollars in fees from the rug.
Day 2, day 3. Over here has around 18 people working on this right now as we speak. This is not a small time type of nothing.
Fuck. He's asking one question. Why is this guy trying to dance around Coffeezilla's question here? Because it's one simple based question. Who owns the company here? Who owns the entire foundation? I mean, her fucking name's on it.
She owns 0 of the foundation.
So y'all made the money?
No, I don't own the foundation either. A foundation in the Cayman Islands.
Who profited? Over $1 million was just made.
I'm telling you, a foundation that pays people out. And
if it goes to investors, then why is half the internet bitching that the investors didn't get the money, though? So you're lying now.
You released 3%.
You're defaming our character.
You're defaming our character. Like, bitch, did you have one to begin with? I mean, come on, bro.
So who pays you, Coffeezilla? Let's.
Ooh, turn it around. Turn it around.
That is mistake Number one, that is the biggest, fattest rookie mistake that you can do when you are on the spot. When you switch it around on someone thinking that, oh, you know what, I just won here. What do you make? Well, how much money could you possibly make? Like, what does that have anything to do with what they're fucking talking about? As, of course, Hailey denies all sorts of allegations that say she's scamming because these big investors come in and they invest all of this money, they throw it all away into this, like, meme coin, and they expect they're gonna get something out of it. When you realize, if you do enough research, Hailey Welch isn't really that great of a person. There's been a lot of drama surfacing because of her. A lot of the times, it's not necessarily the most redeeming kind of drama. It's like, oh shit, well, you're fucked. And your career's kind of over. The only thing you can do now is say Hauk Tuah one more time. But are you gonna get someone else to say it in your podcast? But see, what I think is that if you invest this fucking ass amount of money into this crypto shit, and you think you're gonna benefit from it financially, you're fucking retarded. And I can say that to about anyone who decides, hey, you know what? I'm gonna invest into this crypto coin, and because of all of this Hailey Welch stuff, she may be facing jail time, but I think in my head that I'm gonna get money. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thank you all for watching my whole complete point of view on this whole Hauk Tuah drama. This Hawkin' drama. Thank you all for the support on last video. I really appreciate that. Keep it up. Give me the motivation I need to keep editing and uploading these videos every week, back to back, non-stop. Like slavery.